Hello everybody, my name is Jackson. Today we are playing This is the Police. So far, from my understanding, we're playing as a captain's officer named going by the name of Jack Boyd. If I'm correct. Yes, Jack Boyd. And he is this noir-esque character with a very gritty voice. Freeburg Tribune. Tribune? How do you say that? Tribune? City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. That's me! The fact Mark Ward 2 to be shown in the Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Golden Bird, Mayor Rogers, sex maniac? Oh, he's a kinky bastard, ain't he? The Mayor Rogers, you'll see Mayor Rogers in a second. And then we got Jack Boyd, who is us, with our beautiful sultry voice. Just listen to his voice.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
I love his voice. His voice is so good. So sultry. It's like smooth
This
butter.
is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Vices? Vices.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Oh, right into it. Okay. Right. Forgot. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I believe he said it didn't come as a surprise. I can't remember. Let me say the mayor discussed with me. Mayor Rogers told me that it wasn't a fresh face running Freebird PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. Or he wants a fresh face. Do you already know the name of his successor? No. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kindred said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offended or offered him your position, would that change his mind? Perhaps. No way. I'd be happy. Who cares? Perhaps. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. I don't know who this Francis is. Don't recall. Although Kindred was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I don't know. I've never worked with the mafia, but I can't speak for every man and woman in the department. I can't follow my employees around the clock. It's true. He's a busy man, Mr. Jack Boyd. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Probably not. Possibly. How should I know? How is my relationship with the mayor? Did he say it? I was kind of half paying attention. Possibly. I'll be a little cocky. You better ask him. Yep. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. He might be, you know.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
True.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Who is Kendrick? Is that... Did it say Frank? Was that Frank guy? I like these little cutscenes. They're kind of cool. They're a different way of, you know, doing it all. Cigar. Nice, nice. That little bald spot.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack.
Okay.
I was
Ooh.
hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
Why'd you say it like that?
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Hey!
180 days of quiet,
My cigar.
Jack. That's all I need. I
You
don't have
can
any
go
problems
fuck
with
one.
you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll
Yeah,
do my
whatever.
best.
And screw you, Mr. Mayor.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Go suck a big fatty.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Well, that's kind of on the nose, don't you think? Francis Kendrick could replace Jack Boyd. People await a fresh look from next police chief. Head of Culture Department owns villa in Italy. He's they go fuck himself. That's hilarious.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Yeah, don't look.
My
I-
deputy, Francis Kendrick.
Looking.
He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
This is Francis. This is the big old baddie guy. Okay. Gameplay. Would you like to receive tips and how the game works? Sure. I'll take some gameplay. Show me what you've got. I am a 60-year-old police chief, a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Okay, no. Tell me how to do this, okay? Freeburg PD. So Freeburg is the town we're in, I believe. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Okay, so this is the gameplay we saw on the Steam page. Officers, the detective possesses several important characteristics. I think this is where you place each cop where they need to be or something like that. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. This man is 1230. Okay, he is a pro, a certified veteran. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable. While those whose professionalism is considerably higher than the average are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Cool. Alright. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable their work. And a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restores 1 point after each day of rest. Okay? I mean, it makes sense, we all need energy. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason that they can think of to take the day off. While others like to drink too much, you can always guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusion based on the behavior of your employees. Okay, speaking of employees, we're on shift B, apparently. We got employee Miss Hoshi, Mr. Yancey, we got Purdy, we got Tsubaki, I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't butcher me don't kill me if I'm wrong. We got Asano, I believe. We got Austin. We got Price. Ooh, Price, you were kind of low there. We got Mole, 150. The Burrito. Do I have to say with an accent? He has one of those mustaches that, Anywho, we got Armstrong. Cool. We got some healthy guys, and we got Miss Price over here. We won't work you too hard today, Miss Price. How about it? Yeah, get that cigar off there. Come on, man. Oh, we got SWAT, too. I like the music. Hey, Jackson got good taste in music. I like it. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay, so I can kind of see this game getting progressively harder as the game goes on. The easiest way to determine how difficult the task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send on the call. Oh yeah, you can tell this game is going to be a little more difficult than just 2 officers. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risks missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least 1 officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information, from the location of the crime scene to the presence of the weapons and so on, all of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Okay, so I can kind of see how this game can, get over hectic. by the sense of how many people we can put on here in the support, I guess. I wonder if the support is the detectives we saw earlier. But anyways, hit and run everyday mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove. God, good lord, we're starting off strong, aren't we? All right, Purdy, you know what? We're gonna send you and Austin. How about it? I think you can handle a getaway car. Proceed. Getaway van. Good lord, who runs over backing up? Come on, man. The Last Picture Show Theater. Okay, fight. The Last Picture Show Theater. A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater's security. We need Asino and Yancy? Sure. I don't want to use price too early. Okay. Go get him. Go get him, Tigers. We can handle it. Holy crap, the time is going fast. Okay. Oh, what is this? Here? Oh, that's just the settings. So we got calls and messages. Ooh, it's raining. This is a cool way to do it because this is a model in his office, right? Oh, report. Hit and run. Did we do it? When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just trying to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Coppers. Dead coppers will hurt your roster. Dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Yes, we got him. Officers unharmed. Ooh, and we got some professionalism increase. Let's go. We got this. Easy peasy. Fight. Look at you, Yancy and Asuno. Yeah. There you go. Easy. Okay, so Purdy and Asuno are on their way. Armed robbery. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. That's nice, teenagers. Not so nice. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. Good job, store manager. The owner is one Janet Brown who lives in the suburbs. Okay. We're gonna get Miss Koshi because she's the best in the business, and possibly Subaki. Yeah, we'll go Subaki. Look at that, easy. No, we're gonna wait because they're almost back. Look at that. 5 head right there. Fight. Johnson, Jurgen, and Kat's law firm, a brother and sister, clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. Purdy, you beautiful girl, you're gonna go there too, and Austin, you are a unstoppable duo. Believe in you. Okay, Yancy and Asuno are almost back. Price, we are not working you hard today. Okay, you're gonna take leisure. You're gonna be nice. You're gonna sit still. Okay, ghetto. Okay, assault. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then ran away with his guitar and his money. Dewey, him. Put Bryce in there. You know what? Yeah. We send all 3, right? Let's go. Send all 3. Price, you're on a mission. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Hey, we're getting into the nitty gritty, aren't we? Sneak into the house through an open window. No, that's breaking and entering. We need a warrant for that. Knock on the door. Open up. Police. Aren't these the guys that had a shotgun? Turn on the siren loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded. I'd rather do that. I don't trust no shotgun. Ooh! We did it! Oh, yes. Good. Voice can try. Report. And? Purdy! Austin! What are you doing? You were an unstoppable team. Are you serious? Come on, Grouse. You had this. It was easy peasy lemon ya squeezy. All right, Price, Yancey, Asuno, I believe in you. Look at you, Price, 15. You're getting up there in the world. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, come on. We got more to go. What? Is that done? Are we done? What was that? Oh, we're done. Okay. Hey, we lost one, but we can't win them all, you know. Good. Oh, end of day. Oh, man, I wanted more. That was fun. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any comp to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be more they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make mistakes. Good lordy Liu. Price. I want you to come, Miss Price. Granny. Grandmama. Come. Anybody want to work overtime? I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, we can see shift A now. Oh, they're all home. How convenient. 400 Stovels. You are a stud, man. Vandal, 160. Okay, Vandal. Vanny McVanny. You okay? Robbins. Samadhi. Grant. Birch Jr. Roy. Oof. Y'all are a little on the low side, huh? I think we're gonna get Miss Bad Mother Trucker, Miss Purdy, to come in tomorrow, and we're gonna get. You know what? We'll just get Purdy. Thank you, Purdy, for your assistance. Okay. Now what?
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
True. Well, you can choose your friends.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days?
That's...
Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Dang. Thanks again for watching. If you liked it, you know what to do. I'm just going to wave my finger in front of it. But thank you again, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Beep. That's so dull. I need not do the boobs.